Welcome to Inside New York.
That's a great question. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shaka Khan, and you're watching Inside New York.
And this year's Tony Awards is the biggest night on Broadway.
And I'm on Inside New York.
Welcome to Inside New York. We are so proud to have, as part of our special Election Day series, a civil rights activist who has been campaigning for over 30 years. She is currently president of the NAACP New York State Conference. We welcome HAZEL Dukes to Inside New York.
Thank you very much
And
for
I'm so
having me.
glad that you were able to jump out of your office because I know you're involved in another conference.
Yes.
But I couldn't think of a better time to have you on the program, and so glad that you could spend a few moments with us because you just came back from the Congressional Black Caucus. You were at the Democratic National Convention, both conventions that I think of, obviously the legacy of President Barack Obama, and many of us watching his history from being a community organizer to his presidential position in the White House, I think were brought to tears when he spoke at the Democratic National Convention. What went through your mind when you heard him review his legacy?
Well, I think it was appropriate for him to come and review his legacy. Most of the people in that room were people that participate in him becoming the president. And he came to say thank you again to those people who have elected positions and those who work in their communities that got people registered to vote and excited about it. But we are now at a critical time in our history. And I think he laid out points, and so did Mrs. Obama, on our children. It's just not for us. We got to think about the future. And most certainly when you think about, we have the opportunity, whoever the next president is, to appoint 3 members to the Supreme Court. That will last for a lifetime for those of us and for our children and their children to come. And so this election, I think what he said at the Democratic Convention and most so at the Congressional Black Caucus, if his legacy is to live, we must make sure that we have a person in the White House who's compassionate, have integrity, understand the issues that before us. When you look at what's happened just in the last week in Oklahoma, and now we have Charlotte. It is a person who is thoughtful. We've had stop and frisk in New York City. We went to court. Our present mayor looked at it and said, yes, let's do something about stop and frisk. It's not the best criminal justice reform that we could put in place. We could do more with it. And so it is important for our young people to understand that every vote counts. That's the first thing we have to ensure people that your vote matters. So you just can't say my vote don't count. Your vote count. Under our theme this year at the NAACP 107-year-old, it's our lives and our votes count. They matters. And so it's everyone, whether you're in blue or whether you're just an ordinary citizen. Both lives are precious and must be respected.
When you say blue, you're talking about police officers.
The police officers,
versus,
the guy in the robe, sitting in the judge, the juries. Everybody is important in making life and the Constitution real for all of our citizens. And those who are not citizens, they come to this show looking for what we say we stand for.